little while since I've been up here. A month and a half, I tell you. Mother's Day is always a day for me marked by mixed emotions. Having lost my mother now 23 years ago, I feel a little sad each year when I am not able to see her. And in his prayer for his disciples, I believe Jesus describes not only these sorts of gifts, but also hints at the reason they are so important. He speaks of how the disciples have received Jesus' teaching, witnessed his ministry, and they no longer belong to the world. They have been changed by their time with this incredible person, through whom love was made real to them. Yet having been changed and embodying the values they have been taught, values that will put them at odds with the wider culture, there is a deeper sense of vulnerability. Jesus' plea to God for their protection reflects this vulnerability and conveys his deep love for them, knowing that his presence with them will change and that he can no longer shield and protect them. Jesus knows that he can no longer protect them from the challenges they will face, yet he knows that what he has taught them is in fact enough. Enough to carry them forward and enough for them to succeed. They no longer need to be shielded. And he prays to God that these disciples, his children, may be reassured to know that they are ready. This, I believe, is the prayer of one who truly loves those for whom he is praying. It is the prayer of the women in our lives who help shape who we are, who nurture us, who weep with us and for us. Women who leave a lasting imprint on our lives. So often as preachers, we examine a scripture passage and we come to a clear-cut conclusion about how that passage sheds light on some single aspect of truth in our lives. The story of the woman at the well demonstrates our need to be open to unexpected truths. The story of the bent-over woman offers a promise of God's healing in our lives. The story of the Syrophoenician woman illustrates a broadened understanding of whom God's grace is available. Yet in today's passage, I find something of a dual message, or at least two ways that we might be enlightened by the text. Should we look upon this prayer as a demonstration of Christ's deep and abiding love for his disciples, we can hear in the words an invitation into lives of meaning and purpose, reassured by Jesus' prayer that God abides with us, that we are not alone. And my friends, that is a wonderful message, to be sure. Yet I wonder if we come at it from a different place as well. If we think about the relationships we have had with the significant women in our lives, our mothers, our grandmothers, aunts, sisters, teachers, pastors and friends, and consider that deep and abiding love we experienced in those relationships. Then, should we read our passage through that lens, perhaps what we gain based on the incredible love of these women is a better and deeper understanding of Jesus' love, of God's love for us. For in these women, that kind of love is present in our lives. This truly is a special prayer, the spirit of which is not unique to this moment, for it is a prayer offered out of love by one who helps shape us, one who cares for us, one who abides with us always. Happy Mother's Day. Amen.